November. I think we can all agree that November tends to be overshadowed by Halloween and especially Christmas, and is therefore overlooked. However, I believe that November is one of the best months of the year for many reasons, and we need to start appreciating it for what it brings to the table. Between the food, the atmosphere, and of course, Thanksgiving. I think it's time to give November the credit it deserves. So come with me, and let's take a look at November in greater detail. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first segment of the video, the atmosphere. Now, I may or may not be a little biased on this next bit, considering I grew up in the Midwest for most of my life, and grew up preferring colder climates, but I adore the weather in November. Between the cool air, the overcast skies, the subtle breeze, it's pure weathery bliss. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I didn't enjoy just relaxing outside in November. Another nice thing to think about is that because of the drop in temperature, there are like no bugs. Just think about that for a second. The most annoying part of spring and summer completely eradicated. Isn't that just what everyone needs? Because I think so. It's especially nice that wasps go away for the season. Quick side tangent, by the way, I absolutely despise wasps. They're scary, painful, fast, easy to anger. They're like living bullets from hell. Thankfully, I've only been stung 2 times, but oh my god, if those 2 stings didn't want to make me jump into a vat of hydrochloric acid. Combat Wombat has a great video going further into detail on why these hell spawns are Satan's dream come true. It'll be linked in the description for anyone who wants to check it out. Be forewarned though, he's definitely not a family-friendly YouTuber. Don't watch it if you're like 7. Just a quick heads up. Anyways, back onto the main topic. Another thing that's great about the month is that it's the calm before and after the storm. Think about it. Halloween just wrapped up, and now everyone is given a whole month to prepare for December and, of course, Christmas. Just this nice grace period to reflect and prepare. It's like sleeping, going from one big thing to the next, with the transition being very calm, nothing to worry about. Now, granted, it can be hard to avoid things like Christmas music, especially a certain song. And, while begrudgingly, nobody talks about it, so the month feels more like a pocket dimension in comparison to the others, which at least for all the introverts out there, including me, is a huge relief. Now, while the atmosphere is fantastic and the weather is just immaculate, it's time for the second segment, one of my favorite holidays of the year, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a day of food, family, Sonic the Hedgehog. Thanksgiving is just an all-around great day. So firstly, let's address the elephant in the room, the parade. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is such a simplistic and fun tradition to distract us from the much, much darker origin of Thanksgiving, but that's a topic for next year's Thanksgiving video. I'm going to be breaking down the event into segments, so let's just jump into it. Firstly is the heart and soul of the parade, something you couldn't overlook even if you tried. First up on the Thanksgiving chopping block, the floats. The floats tend to fall under one of 4 types. 1. A float you notice and don't pay much attention to. 2. A float you're very excited to see, whether for nostalgia, design, music, details. Basically, it's just when you notice something you really enjoy about it. 3. A float you just straight up despise. Specific reason or not, you just sort of hate it and you just want them to move on to the next float. And 4. Sonic the Hedgehog. However, like Smash Bros. Newcomers, whether you love or hate a float, it's always got an audience. And to me at least, I feel like that signifies unity. Just like how someone might be incredibly hyped for Steve, but be angry beyond comprehension about Sora, one might be incredibly excited to see a giant eruptor float, while they might be angry or even terrified when seeing Sonic. Another part of the parade is, of course, the marching band. The marching band is an absolute staple of the parade. It's like the Pepsi halftime show of Thanksgiving, except better. We're still not over the sicko mode incident of 2019 Pepsi! True talent is required to be able to perform in the Thanksgiving Day Parade marching bands. And if you don't believe me when I say that, then take a listen to the names of the bands they have under their roster. Benedict College Marching Tiger Band of Distinction, Bourbon County High School Marching Colonels, Carmel High School Marching Band, and that's only 3 of the bands listed for the 2021 roster. The full list and more details are available here and in the description. Some of these bands demand the best possible performance out of their members. The acceptance rate for getting into one of these bands is as low as like Walmart, and it's because of this reason that I believe the parade is a display of not just fun floats, but also the most talented marchers you can find in America. Also, real quick, shout out to the announcers for the parade. They gotta sit in a booth for 3 hours and talk about balloons. Granted, I have to sit in a room for 3.5 hours playing video games with my friends. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/PotatoKing_223, please. But they're professionals who actually know what they're doing. Me, on the other hand, it's a lot mentally, okay? And the last thing I want to address about Thanksgiving is the thing we can't forget. Family. Whether you spend the whole day eating or playing outside or going places, we can all agree that spending time with your family is one of, if not the most important thing about Thanksgiving. Now, I know this doesn't apply to everyone, especially people who don't have a great relationship with their family, but even if you don't spend time with them, it's almost guaranteed that you at least think about your family. Your parents, your children, grandparents, siblings, whatever. If you got family, then whether physical or not, they're gonna get involved somehow. And personally, I find that really sweet. So, considering that segment was like 2 seconds long, in even shorter terms, family is a staple of Thanksgiving. However, if you're still not convinced that November is based, then allow me to educate you all in the objectively most important part of November. The food. The food is immaculate. From the turkey, to the stuffing, to the cranberry sauce, the food, whether you even celebrate Thanksgiving or not, is at least A tier. And to accentuate my love for the food, I'm gonna eat some of it. So right here, I have just some simple sweet potatoes and marshmallows. I would have done like the whole feast, like the turkey and the stuffing and all that, but I figured not only would this take less time to do because I'm on a very large time crunch at the current moment, but it's on brand for me, so. Really good. And I'll say this, it does definitely work better with the whole banquet, but even on its own, it still tastes pretty good. So I feel like that counts for a lot. And the marshmallows just add to it even more. So, yeah, personally, I see the potatoes as more of a dipping sauce-esque food, considering, you know, the marshmallows. But if you want to eat it on your own, or on its own, then that's fine too. Who knows? Perhaps maybe next year, for next year's Thanksgiving special, I will eat the whole feast, from the turkey to the stuffing to the potatoes to everything. Maybe I'll do that next year. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm gonna have to give this a pretty solid 8 out of 10. And with the whole feast, it would be an easy 10, maybe 11. I know this is just my opinion, but you see, they actually call me the Gordon Ramsay of And upsettingly so, this concludes my November retrospective. It's been fun, but that's gonna do it for me on this video. I know it was a shorter one, but I still hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Quick reminder, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Recently, I've been streaming Terraria and Minecraft, and I've been having a blast. Also, I'm gonna be starting an SMP when 1.18 releases, so I thought I'd take this chance to send an invitation. If you want to join my SMP, then catch the streams and let me know in chat that you'd like to apply. Only requirements are to have Discord and Minecraft Java Edition. It's gonna be an Anarchy server, so be prepared for that if you aren't already. Basically, if you've seen my video titled Friday, link in description, then it's basically gonna be like that, but less violent. Again, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Time zones are on screen for your convenience. But anyways, thank you for watching. Potato peace out, and I'll see you guys later.